coach, Dan Campbell. And in week 2, we saw the explosive plays on offense. We saw the sacks and pressures on the defensive side of the ball. What is the number one thing the team has to carry into week 3 against the Baltimore Ravens?
We have to improve over what we did last week. So as good as that was, there are still things that we got to clean up. We had a couple of mentals in there at critical times. Man, when our defense gets takeaways, we have to score in the red zone. Like we have to capitalize on those. Those are the little things we can still get better at.
Number one thing when you face Baltimore, you have to talk about quarterback Lamar Jackson. Even when you think the play is dead, he's going to bail his team out. How do you keep him from doing that?
That's why we need.
There's nothing easy
That's why
about
we
it.
need.
Number one, keep him in the pocket.
Alim
Number
McNeill,
2,
man.
really
This is
a lot of times you got to play with vision. You know, you got to be careful playing too much man-to-man and turn your back on him because he'll just sit there and let you run and then he takes off. But keep this guy in the pocket. When he bails backwards. He does not initially try to bust through here and go. So we got to take advantage of that and just keep closing. It's really one of these cast the net, close the net on him. And then hopefully he won't do something like this because this is where he's very dangerous. That's part of what makes him a great player.
Yeah, he's going to find Zay Flowers because Zay Flowers is just having one heck of a year in year 3, coming off a Pro Bowl season. How can your secondary limit him so he doesn't come up with these big explosive plays?
I got a lot of respect for this player, man. He is an explosive player. Really, you got to play sticky coverage on this guy as much as you can. You got to get your hands on him. This is one of those guys, third down, they go to him. You know, he's got a really good route tree. He's quick. He's dynamic. He's explosive. So get your hands on him and don't let him just run right through the defense. That's where it starts. And then you just got to hang with him because if this guy breaks contain and now you got him running through your defense, you got issues.
Stopping the run is always another big emphasis for your defense. Running back Derrick Henry only had 23 yards in week 2, but we're going to go back to week 1 because this is what he does best, a 50-yard burst. Yeah. How do you begin to contain that?
Yeah, it's... Man, everybody, you got to fit your gap. You got to stay in your gap. And if we can just make this guy stop his feet, and the minute he stops his feet, we get on him so he doesn't get restarted. And then it's population of the football. If you open a crease and you just one play decide that you're not going to be where you're supposed to be, this is what happens right here. This little dip was enough for one guy to jump out of his gap. There it is. And now the rest is gone. All right, well, then somebody's got to make up for it and get him down. Well, no, that's not going to do it.
And that's exactly why we need Alim McNeill. He's 93 to 97% healthy. That's ready to go. He say he ready to go. Alim play a big part of stopping the run, pressuring the quarterback, helping our edge rushers.